Okay, so you're ready to step up your video game, huh?
Ready to ditch those shaky shots for good.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're talking smooth cinematic footage.
The kind that makes your viewers go, whoa, how did they do that?
Exactly. And today we're going to dive deep into the world of camera stabilizers. Those magical devices, also known as gimbals.
We're going to break down the top contenders.
Focus on what matters most: value, features, performance.
And by the end, you'll be ready to choose the perfect gimbal for your needs.
So, let's jump right in. First up, we've got the ZHIYUN Crane 4.
Ah, yes, the Crane 4. A favorite among professionals for a reason.
Yeah, and it's all about handling those heavier setups, right?
Right. Think DSLRs, telephoto lenses, or even smaller cinema cameras.
The kind of gear that can really put a strain on your arms.
Exactly. The Crane 4 takes all that weight and gives you beautiful, smooth shots.
And they haven't skimped on comfort either.
No, not at all. The Crane 4 has got you covered with a sling grip and a wrist rest.
Ah, a lifesaver for those long shooting days.
Absolutely. Whether you're filming a wedding, a documentary, or just a passion project, your wrists will thank you.
Oh.
And another thing, the Crane 4 has these super clever motor warning lights on each axis.
Oh, that's great.
Makes balancing your camera so much easier, even if you've got a complex rig.
So less time fiddling, more time shooting.
Exactly. Oh, and we can't forget about the smartphone app.
Right.
So much control right there in your pocket.
What can you do with the app?
Well, you can adjust settings, start and stop recording. You can even control the gimbal's movement.
Wow, that's amazing.
All from your phone. It's super convenient.
Okay, so the Crane 4 sounds like a real winner.
It is. But, you know, there's always a but.
There's always a but. What is it?
Well, the placement of the tilt axis can be a bit tricky. Some users have reported accidentally pinching their fingers.
Ouch, gotta be careful with that. But overall, it sounds like the Crane 4 is a solid choice for filmmakers who need professional-grade performance.
Yes.
Want to see the ZHIYUN Crane 4 in action? Click the link in the description. Now, let's talk about a gimbal that's built for some serious heavy lifting.
Okay. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
The DJI RS4 Pro.
Oh yeah, this is the big one, right?
This is the one for when you've got those big DSLRs.
Those long lenses.
You know, the gear that makes your arms ache just thinking about it.
Yeah, been there. So, how much weight can this thing handle?
Hold on to your hat. 4.5 kilograms.
Wow. That's like having a bionic arm.
It's incredible. Most professional camera setups, no problem. And you know what makes it even better?
What?
The Teflon coating on the arms.
Yes, the magic of Teflon.
It makes adjustments so smooth. You're not fighting against the gimbal, you're working with it.
I love that. Makes a huge difference on set.
Totally. And they've thought of everything. There's a knob on the tilt axis for balancing, no tools required.
They really have thought of everything, haven't they?
And get this, automatic axis locking and unlocking.
Wait, so no more gimbal lockup.
No more lockup, no more frustration. The axes lock and unlock themselves just when you need them to.
Genius.
Right.
Smooth operation. Heavy lifting. It's no wonder the RS4 Pro is such a popular choice among pros.
You can say that again.
Want to level up your filmmaking game? Click the link in the description to learn more about the DJI RS4 Pro. Okay, so we've talked about the powerhouse, the RS4 Pro. Now let's talk about its little sibling, the DJI RS4.
Ah, yes, the RS4. Specifically designed for those mirrorless camera setups.
Mirrorless cameras are all the rage these days, and for good reason.
They're compact, they're lightweight, they produce amazing image quality.
And the RS4 is the perfect companion for them.
Absolutely. Payload capacity up to 3 kilograms.
Enough for most mirrorless setups.
Plus, you get the same smooth operation as the Pro, thanks to those Teflon-coated arms and the fine-tuning knob.
So it's like getting pro-level performance in a more portable package.
Exactly. And just like the Pro, you get automatic arm locking.
No gimbal lockup.
No gimbal lockup, but you know, there's always a little something.
Always a little something. What is it?
Some users have reported that the roll arm can slip during long shoots.
Ah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it can be. But overall, solid choice for mirrorless shooters who want comfort and ease of use.
Absolutely. Want to learn more about the DJI RS4? Click the link in the description. Now let's talk about a gimbal that's perfect for those who are on a budget.
Okay, let's talk affordability. The FeiyuTech SCORP 2.
FeiyuTech SCORP 2, that's a mouthful.
It is, but it's worth remembering because this gimbal is a game changer, especially for filmmakers who are just starting out.
So what makes it so special?
Well, first of all, it's designed for mirrorless cameras, and it can handle payloads up to 2.5 kilograms, which is great.
That's really good.
But the real star of the show is the built-in AI sensor.
AI in a gimbal. That sounds pretty futuristic.
It is futuristic. The SCORP 2 uses AI to power its subject tracking feature. You can actually control the gimbal with hand gestures.
Hold on, hand gestures. So I can be like, gimbal, do this, and it will.
Pretty much. You make an OK gesture to start tracking, and the gimbal will lock onto your subject and follow their movements.
Wow, that's like magic.
It is pretty magical, and when you're done, you just put your thumbs horizontally together to stop tracking.
That's incredible. So no more shaky handheld shots, even when you're shooting solo.
Exactly. It's like having your own personal camera operator.
Amazing. And all of this is controlled through Bluetooth.
Yes. And the smartphone app.
You can adjust settings, calibrate the motors, everything.
Everything.
Okay, so this sounds like a dream come true for budget-conscious filmmakers. Are there any downsides?
Well, like with any technology, there can be hiccups. Some users have reported Bluetooth connectivity issues with certain cameras.
Yeah, those little gremlins of technology can be frustrating. But overall, the SCORP 2 sounds like an amazing option for filmmakers who want professional-level features without the high price tag.
Agreed.
Want smooth moves without breaking the bank? Click the link in the description to explore the FeiyuTech SCORP P2. Now, let's talk about a gimbal that's perfect for filmmakers who are always on the move.
Ah, always on the move. That's the life, isn't it?
It is. And for those filmmakers, we've got the ZHIYUN Crane M3S.
The Crane M3S, incredibly lightweight, incredibly compact.
Talk about
705 grams.
That's lighter than a lot of camera lenses.
It's true. You can throw it in your backpack, even a large purse.
So no more excuses for shaky footage, even when you're traveling light.
No more excuses, and don't let its small size fool you. It's still a workhorse.
Okay.
It delivers smooth, steady footage no matter what you throw at it. Walking, running, even traveling in a bumpy car, it can handle it.
Now, you mentioned smooth and steady footage. What's the secret sauce here?
3-axis stabilization.
Okay, break it down for me. What does that mean?
It means the gimbal is compensating for movement in every direction, up and down, left and right, even rotational movement.
So no matter how I move the camera, the footage stays smooth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is pretty magical. And to make things even easier, it has intuitive controls and a touchscreen for adjusting settings on the fly.
Touchscreen, that's a nice touch. Literally.
Right. And you can switch between different modes too.
Oh, that's handy.
So you can adapt to whatever shooting situation you find yourself in.
Perfect for running gun shooting, travel vlogging. I love it.
It's a great choice for those who are always on the go.
Okay, so small but mighty.
Small but mighty, that's the Crane M3S. But of course, there are a couple of things to keep in mind.
Of course, there always are. What are they?
Well, some users have found that using it one-handed for extended periods can get tiring, especially with heavier camera and lens combinations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the touchscreen, although convenient, can be prone to accidental touches.
You know that feeling.
But overall, it's a fantastic option for filmmakers who prioritize portability and ease of use.
Absolutely. Want to create professional-looking footage without the hassle? Click the link in the description to explore the ZHIYUN Crane M3S. Okay, so we've covered 5 amazing gimbals already. From professional workhorses to compact and lightweight options, there's something for everyone.
We've got one more gimbal to explore in this section, and it's a special one.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
The ZHIYUN Weebill 3S. This one is all about comfort.
Comfort, you say? Tell me more.
Comfort is king, especially when you're shooting for hours on end. And the Weebill 3S has got you covered with an ergonomic wrist support and an adjustable sling grip.
It's like the gimbal is giving you a hug.
It really is. You can shoot all day long without your arms getting tired. And for those heavier setups, you can create a two-handed grip for even more stability and control.
So it's adaptable to different shooting styles.
Absolutely. And it's packed with features, too.
Like what?
Well, it has a built-in microphone and an LED light. It's super handy for vloggers and content creators.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It also has Bluetooth shutter control, so you can start and stop recording without ever taking your hands off the gimbal.
Nice.
And you can switch between landscape and portrait modes with just a button press.
Wow, that's convenient.
Right.
So it's like they've thought of everything.
They really have, but you know, there's always that little but.
There's always a but.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
Some users have reported issues with the base plate being loose during the initial setup.
Ah, okay.
But overall, it's a fantastic option for those who prioritize comfort and versatility.
Makes sense. Want a comfortable shooting experience? Click the link in the description to check out the ZHIYUN Weebill 3S. All right, so we've reached the end of our gimbal deep dive.
We made it.
We did. Lots of info, but hopefully you feel empowered.
Informed, inspired.
Informed, inspired.
to go out there.
and find the perfect camera stabilizer.
Exactly. We've talked about payload capacity, stabilization modes, ergonomic design, AI features, and so much more.
So much more. So now it's your turn.
Go out there,
Choose the right gimbal for your needs
capture those stunning shots,
and share your stories with the world.
happy filmmaking.
Happy filmmaking.
And remember, all the products that I have mentioned in this video are going to be linked down in the description of this video. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Get more product review, subscribe this channel and visit AICouldDoThat.net.